Good day, guys. So today I will be doing Euclidean geometry. So I will start with the straight line. So let's take you are given a straight line. So they say this angle is equal to 70 degrees. Okay, let me write just 70. And this one is equal to 30 degrees. Then you are required to find the angle x. So before you solve for x, you know the angles on a straight line are supplementary, which means angles on a straight line equal to 180 degrees. So in this case, we're simply going to say x plus 30 plus 70 must be equal to 180 degrees. Your reason gonna be angles on a straight line. Okay, so in this case we're going to have 180, I think, minus the 100. So our angle x gonna be 180 degrees. Okay, so let's take or given a triangle. They say this is angle A, this is B, this is C. So in this case you are told that this is 30 degrees, therefore this is okay, let me not put 60, that is 30 degrees, therefore this is okay, let me do it like this. Okay, this is 45, this is 45 degrees, this is 65 degrees. So you are required to find angle x. So in this case, you are given angle A equal to 45 degrees, angle B equal to 65 degrees, angle C equal to x. So we know that sum of the angles in a triangle equal to 180 degrees, or they are supplementary. So in this case, you are going to say x plus 45 plus plus 65 equal to 180 degrees. So your reason gonna be angles on a triangle. Okay, let me write the reason. Angles on a triangle, that's gonna be your reason. So in this case, we're going to solve for x. So we're going to have 180. I think this is gonna give us minus 110. So 110 minus 80, I think this one is going to give us something like 70. I'm not sure, but I think maybe 70. Okay, or if not 70, yeah, this one is going to give us 70. Okay, so let's take a given a triangle, and they say find angle x, and you are told that angle B is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, let me use different color. You are told that angle A is equal to 45 degrees. Why my 45 is like this? Okay, angle A equal to, okay, angle A equal to 40. Oh, come on. Okay, angle A equal to 45. Then for angle B equal to 65. Then you are told to find angle X. So before you find our X, we are going to simply say that exterior angle, this is our exterior angle, equal to the sum of the opposite interior angle. Therefore, this is our opposite interior angle, angle A and angle B. So in this case, we are simply going to say A angle C D equal to angle A plus angle B. So there your reason gonna be exterior angle of a triangle equal to the sum of the opposite interior angle. Therefore, that's gonna be your reason here. I don't have enough space. So in this case, we know our angle C here is x. So angle A is 45, angle B is 65. We know our is going to give us 110. So your x will be 110 degrees. Remember, you need to remember this when you are given a circle, because this will be inside a circle, so you must be wise. Okay, so let's take or given a parallel lines. So in parallel lines, we know that we're going to have vertical opposite angles. Also, we are going to have co-interior angles. And we, okay, okay. So this will be our vertical opposite angles. In this case, this is that I highlighted in green will be our vertical opposite angles. Therefore, if we are talking about alternate angle, we're talking about something like this, like Z. We are simply saying this angle here is equal to that angle, the horizontal alternate angle. Okay. So if we are having co-interior angle, we are going to talk about something like this. In this case, it's not the same as this one. This are supplementary. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Okay, we are simply saying that the angle here, plus this angle is equal to 180 degrees. So if you are going to have corresponding angles, so I simply saying this angle here is equal to that angle there. So when you write this, you're going to say let me start with vertical opposite angle. So we're going to have AH, okay, AH, angle H, G equal to FH. Okay, let me start with BH, F. In this case will be vertical opposite angles. Okay, angles. Okay, so let me come to alternate angle. I told you that we have something like Z. In American they call it Z. Okay, so we are going to say angle HG is equal to D angle GH. Therefore, reason alternating angles. So because AB is parallel to CD. Okay, so we also have corresponding angles. So corresponding angles, I'm going to say B angle HG is equal to D angle G, okay, E. Therefore, your reason gonna be corresponding angles. Okay, so we also have co-interior angles. We are simply going to say A angle H G plus I think, okay, yeah, I'm talking about co-interior. So in this case, I'm saying C G angle G H equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, your reason co-interior angles. So reason AB is parallel to CD. Okay, that's gonna be your reason. So I mentioned here that when you talk about vertical opposite angles, something like this, that this angle is equal to this angle and also this angle equal to this angle, When I talk about alternate, I'm talking about Z. I mean, American, they call it Z. I'm talking about Z. So this angle here, it will be equal to that angle. So when I talk about corresponding angles, I'm talking about F. This angle here is equal to this angle. When I talk about co-interior, I'm talking about something like U, that this angle here plus this angle equal to 180 degrees. So don't be confused, because this confused a lot of people. They end up saying this angle, this angle plus this angle. Okay, they say this angle is equal to this angle, and it is incorrect. We are simply saying this angle here and that sum of these two angles must give us 180 degrees. So we will be able to find what we will be required to find. Okay, so let's come to congruent triangles. When we say the triangles are congruent or congruence, so the two triangles are exactly equal, which means the triangle, if we take other triangle, put it on top of the other triangle, this triangle are going to be exactly equal. So we know that AB, okay, let me write in black. So we know that AB is equal to CE. Reason is given. Okay, we also know that BC is equal to EF. Your reason is also given. So also AC will be equal to DF. Your reason is also given. Okay, so in this case, we have proved that these two triangles are congruent. So we're simply going to say a triangle A B C is congruent to triangle C E F. Then you give a reason. In this case, our reason is gonna be side, side, side. Okay, so we have proved that this triangle is congruent to the other triangle because we are given side, 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 that those sides are equal. Okay, so let's take, we are also given these two triangle, and they say we must prove prove that this triangle are congruent. Okay, so first we will start with what we are given. So in this case, we are given that angle P is equal to angle S. Angle P is equal to angle S. Your reason is given. Remember, we are given this. Okay, so another angle is Q. Q is equal to angle T. Okay, your reason here is also given. Okay, so we are given two angles, and the other side is PR is equal to ST. Remember, you're also given this side. So therefore, we have proved that triangle PQR is congruent to triangle ST. No, this is not supposed to be T. Okay, let me erase this one. Cannot be T. So there is a mistake. Let's take that is S. Okay, let's take S if this is, oh, also have P. Let's take this is Y. Eh? Okay, or let's take this is M. Okay, so I say that PR is equal to T. Okay, this one is gonna be, therefore this one is going to be SM. Okay, so triangle PQR is congruent to triangle STM. So reason here, it will be different from the other reason we gave from previous example. So in this case, we are given angle and the angle and a side. So in this case, it will be angle, side. Ne? Okay. So let's take, we're given another triangle to prove for congruency. Remember, okay, there are many ways. So in this case, we are given that DE is equal to, in this case, we are given that DE is equal to QR. So your reason is also given. Okay, I won't write this. Okay, let me write this on top. Is given. Given. Okay, and also DF is equal to QP. Your reason is also be given, and angle D is equal to angle Q. So therefore, triangle FDE is congruent to triangle P, okay, triangle PQR. Remember F, okay, yes, it's correct. So your reason here is gonna be different from that. So in this case, we're having side and an angle and a side. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, so in this case, we are given this right angle, and also in this case, we are going to prove for congruency. Okay. Okay, so in this case, we are going to say, going to say AC is equal to DF. Okay, AC will be equal to DF, not DF, I think is DE, right? Yes, is DE. The reason is given. And also that I think BC will be equal to EF. Your reason will be given. Okay, and we are also given that angle A is equal to angle D. So in this case, you are simply going to say triangle BAC is congruent to triangle EDF. Your reason gonna be right hand side. Okay, RHS. Okay, so here you are given find angle C in terms of X. So we are given that B is equal to X, angle A is perpendicular. Okay, BA is perpendicular to AC. That give us this angle as 90 degrees. Okay, I hope you understand why I say 90. Okay, so they say find angle C they want that angle C in terms of x. So okay, this is what you're going to do. I say simple, going to say some of the angles in a triangle are supplementary. Remember, this is a repetition, so I won't explain this. We are simple going to say 90 plus x plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Your reason gonna be angles in a triangle. Okay, so in this case we want C, so we're going to say 180 minus 90 minus x. Therefore we're going to have 90 minus x. Therefore our angle C is 90 minus x. Remember, they say in terms of x. So therefore our C will be 90 minus x. Okay, so let's take, we are given a parallelogram. So we know that in a, once this they say is a parallelogram, we know that AB will be parallel to CD. We simply know AB parallel to CD. So also that AC will also be parallel to BD. So we know that this angle will be equal to this angle. Reason vertical opposite angles. So we know that this side is equal to this side. Okay, so we say this, remember we're having diagonals, so diagonals are the line that bisect each other. So this side will be equal to this side, and also this one will be equal to this one. Okay, so this is what you need to know in parallelogram. We know that angle A is equal to angle D, and also angle C is equal to angle B in a parallelogram. So don't confuse yourself. Remember also this one are equal. So let's come to theorem 1. So let's take, we are here to prove for this theorem. So theorem 1, we know that we are first going to construct AO. Say construction. We join AO, A to O, and also construct AOB. So here I don't have enough space, I won't write construction. Okay, so in this case, line drawn from the center bisect the chord. Okay, so we know that this is radius will be equal to that other, let me use different color. So we know this is a radius will be equal to this side and this side. So since they bisect, therefore this part will be equal to this one. Okay, so we know here that OC is equal to OC. Reason, this is a common side, ne? Okay, and we are also going to say that triangle OCA is congruent, yes, or is equal to triangle. Yes, this one is congruent or is equal. Remember, congruence, you say the two triangles are exactly equal. So triangle OCB. So your reason gonna be side, side, side. So since we know that since we know OC is perpendicular to AB, then here we're going to have 90 degrees and also this side 90 degrees. So let's take this is C1, this is C2. Therefore, we know that C1 is equal to C2. Your reason is OC is perpendicular to AB. Okay. So let's come to this theorem stating that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the center. The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So the simple saying that this angle here at the center is twice of the angle in the circumference of this angle. This angle is twice of the angle. This angle is twice of the angle at the circumference. So in this case, we can also say that the angle at the circumference is a half of the angle at the center. But note that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, to not confuse yourself. So let's look into this theorem, the next one. So in this case, we are given a diameter. Remember, a diameter is a line from the circumference passing through the center to the circumference. Okay, so here this one is simple say that angle subtended by a diameter equal to 190 degrees. Therefore, this angle will be 90 degrees because they are subtended by the diameter. This is what you need to know for this one. So let's come for this one. This one is simple saying that angle, okay, is simple saying that, okay, let's take this is A, this is B, C, D. It's simple saying that angle subtended by the same arc. Remember, this is arc. Angle subtended by the same arc, which is x. Therefore, in this case, angle A will be equal to angle C. Your reason gonna be angle subtended by the same arc, and also this one is a arc. Okay, so let's come to this one of cyclic quad. So this one simple says that opposite angles of a cyclic quad are supplementary. In this case, they're saying this angle plus angle B plus angle D equal to 180 degrees. Angle B plus angle D equal to 180 degrees, and also angle, this is A, and angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. Remember, angles opposite angles of a cyclic quad are supplementary, or equal to 180 degrees. So let's come to this one. You are given an exterior, therefore this is an exterior angle. So this one simple saying that D1 is equal to angle B. Is simple saying that exterior angle of a cyclic quad is equal to the opposite interior angle, which is this one. Okay, all right, hope you understand. So let's go to this one. This one simple says that the angle okay, this one simple. Line drawn from the center to the tangent is perpendicular. Once says perpendicular, it means we are going to have 90 degrees here, and also this side 90 degrees. Okay, so let's come to this one. This one simple says tangent from the same point. If the triangle, if we're having tangent from the same point, which is AB and CB, therefore the two triangles are congruency. So simple, we construct that let's take this is AO is a radius, and OC or CO is also a radius. We know that OB is equal to OB. Your reason is gonna be common side. Okay, so in this case, and you also know that AB is equal to CB. Okay, so we also know that angle A is equal to angle C, because radius line from the center is perpendicular to the tangent. So okay, I forgot something. This is a tan radius theorem. This one is tan radius. This one is tan radius. So okay, this one is a tangent from the same point. Okay, hope you understand what I mean and you get what I say, that OB is common. This side will be equal to this side. Therefore, we know that OA is okay. We know that BA is perpendicular to AO. Okay, so let's take you are given this one. Okay, this is theorem maybe 9, I'm not sure. So in this one, we know that B angle CD is equal to BA angle AC. Your reason is tan chord. This is tan chord theorem. We are simply saying this angle is equal to no, not that angle. We are saying BCD. This one, I'm talking about this one. This angle is equal to BAC. We are talking about this one, and also this one will also be equal to this one, with in this case where we are going to have A angle CE equal to A angle BC. So it's also tan radius. Okay, let's take we are given an example. So in this example, we must first read the statement, which state that O is the center. AO, which means they say AO, this is angle. Okay, A angle O is equal to 70 degrees. They further give us that AO is parallel to BC. So when you approach a circle, you read the statement. On the statement, you are given what you are going to use to find X and Y. So we know O is the center, right? So what we are given that AO is parallel to BC. So this is what we are going to use to find our angles that they need. So in this case, let's start with alternate angle. So let me zoom this circle. So this will be our alternate angle. Okay, remember this is Y. So in this case, we know that, okay, in this case, we know that AO is parallel to BC. We are given, okay, let me use blue color, okay, and we know that O, no, we are given that, so let's start with alternate angle. So alternate angle, okay, let me start with that other side. Okay, I made a mistake. So let me start with this one, because what is x? X is supposed to be here. Okay, I forgot to mention x. So we are given that, okay, let's start with, because we need x. So in this case, we know that AO is parallel to BC. Okay, so we are going to say O angle AC is equal to, okay, let's take this is C1. Given that is C1 is equal to angle C1 or angle C. Then you give a reason. Your reason gonna be alternate in angles. Okay, so we know that angle A is equal, we know that angle A equal to x. So since angle A is equal to x, which means our C will also be equal to x. Therefore, angle C is equal to x. Since we know this angle is equal to x, so now let's find the size of x. We are simply going to say the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, which is 70 degrees. So we know that this is our center. So we say A angle OB is twice angle at the circumference, which is our C1. Okay, so angle O is twice angle C1. So in this case, we are given that angle O is 70 and is twice. So what is our C1 is x. We have find there. So in this case, we are simply going to divide by 2. Then we are going to get 35. So I simply said 70 over 2 is 35. Then the 2 cancel the 2 and we have x. So then we have found the value of x that they needed. Okay, so we need to find the value of y. How are we going to find the value of y? I think this one is going to be simple. We are going to use alternate angles. So in this case, we are going to say this is our alternate angle. Therefore, A O B equal to O B C. Your reason gonna be alternating angles. Okay, therefore y is equal to 70 degrees. Therefore that will be your answer for this example. Okay, this one they need to find x, y and z. Okay, they say PS is a diameter OPT equal to 120 degrees. So find X, Y, and Z. So in this case, we know that we can see that we are having a cyclic quad inside, which is PSRQ. So if we are having a cyclic quad, we are simply going to say, okay, let me zoom this triangle. We are simply going to say that, sorry. So in this case, we are simply going to say, in this case, okay, we are given that we are simply going to say angle P is equal to angle R. Your reason gonna be opposite angle of a or exterior angle of a cyclic quad is equal to opposite interior angle. Okay, therefore we know that our P is 120 degrees. So our R equal to X, therefore X is equal to 120 degrees. So we also need to find Y. We have this angle is 120. Okay, let me use another color, different color. This is 120. Okay, so since we are having 120 there, we need to find angle Y. So angle Y, first we check. We are given a diameter. Okay, so we must check if we're having diameter, what are we going to have? So we are having this triangle here. This I'm highlighting here. Therefore, this one will be 90 degrees. Your reason gonna be angles in a semicircle or angles subtended by the diameter. Therefore, in this case, we are simply going to say Y is equal to 90 degrees. Your reason gonna be angles in a semicircle or angles subtended by the diameter. Okay, we also need to find Z. So here we have 90. So you look, how am I going to find Z? Okay, so this is simple. You find the angle X and you find your Y. Therefore, you need to find your Z. Okay. Okay, remember we need to find X. We need to find Z. How are you going to find Z? So we are given this angle is 120 degrees. So we need to find Z. So, and we have Y is 90 degrees. So in this case, we can say that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite angles. That is Y plus Z equal to this angle is 120 degrees. Therefore, Y is 90 plus Z 120 degrees. So therefore, your Z is going to be 30 degrees. Okay, hope it is clear. Okay, that is what they needed from you to find. Okay, we will do more example on the second upload on the second session. Goodbye guys. So this will be the end of our session for today.